Good morning, students. This is your geography lesson. Students, as you know that we have started chapter 3 mapping skills, and in this regard we discuss about photographs. There are three main types of photographs that geographers use. They are landscape photographs, aerial photographs, and satellite images. Yesterday we read about landscape photographs. Today we will read about aerial photographs. So we start our lesson. What is aerial photography? Aerial photography is the taking of photographs from an aircraft. Aerial photographs can be taken from aircraft, helicopters, balloons, rockets, etc. Understand, students? You are supposed to open page number 24 and read with me. Let's start reading and I will explain you further. Aerial photographs are taken from above the ground, usually from an aeroplane. In fact, it was the use and development of aerial photography during the war that maps drawn became more accurate. Aerial photographs are used in topographical mapping. For example, first aerial photos were taken from a hot air balloon in Paris in 1858. In aerial photography, the camera can be aimed directly at the object or aimed at an angle. When the picture is taken directly above the object, it is called a vertical aerial photograph. What is vertical? Vertical, something that points straight up. It means taking a photograph straight down over a landscape is the more familiar form of aerial photograph. This gives a good impression of the variation in the elevation of land. When the picture is taken at an angle, it is called an oblique aerial photograph. Oblique having a sloping direction. The oblique image is used to take a wider context of a feature and the area around it. It also gives the depth of anything. Unlike landscape photographs, a large area can be covered at a time. Students, in landscape photographs, the photos are divided into 3 sections, and the area covered by the photographs is usually limited by the coverage of the camera. On the other hand, here in aerial photography, large area can be covered at a time. As the photographs are taken from above the ground, patterns on the ground are also more visible. So here, as the photography is more clear on the large scale, so the patterns on the ground are more close and more visible. Interpreting an aerial photograph. Interpreting, to describe the meaning of something. So how to describe an aerial photograph? Number 1, look out for information about the photograph. How to describe the information, how to look at the information about the photograph. Caption, annotation, date or time. So caption, annotation, date or time are elements of interpreting any picture, any photograph. Number 2, identify all major human and physical features. Use the shape, size, and external appearance to help you. So they are used when aerial photos are to describe or analyze. These things are used to analyze or describe the photograph. The size of an object is one of the most distinguishing feature and one of the most important elements of interpretation. Students' caption, annotation, date or time are elements of interpreting an aerial photograph, and size of any photograph is the most important element of interpretation. Look out for patterns, for example, buildings along a road or river or a town on the bank of a river as compared to buildings that are distributed at random without any pattern. Students, pattern is the arrangement of objects in the landscape. What is pattern? Pattern is the arrangement of objects in the landscape, and these objects may be arranged randomly or systematically, and these arrangements can be natural or man-made. Number 3, summarize what you can identify from a geographer's point of view. After discussion and to describe, after describing an aerial photograph, you have to summarize what have you identified from the photograph. For example, figure 3.14 is a densely populated coastal area. As you can see from the picture, the land is mostly flat, especially nearer the coast. As you can see from the picture, an oblique aerial photograph of a seaside settlement in Germany. So students, this is your lesson for today. You have to read this page again and understand what is aerial photograph. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.